Welcome back to another Logic Pro tip. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the browser, specifically with regards to samples. So just for context, I'm going to show you how I got to my current workflow. And it all starts with the Finder. So what I used to do, I'd go to my drum samples folder, and then I would find a category like claps, and then you can start auditioning things with the preview. And what you just saw there, right on that last one, it doesn't always go back to the beginning of the audio file with the preview. And if you're doing this a lot, it'll drive you crazy. At least it drove me crazy, because the attack would be cut off, and then I wouldn't really know what I was even listening to. So this is not a good way to do it. So then I started looking around for sample managers, because I thought maybe that was the answer. And I found a couple of them that are pretty great. So one of them is Samplism Lite, which is the free version of Samplism. And you can see here I've got, it automatically separates things into categories, you know, like stick and 707 here, for example. And you can just easily audition things. And you can favorite them and you can sort them. And then, you know, if you like something, you can drag it into the DAW, which is great. So that's that. There's another one called Sononym, which it's a only paid version, and I had the demo and it expired, so I can't show it to you specifically, but here it is on their web page. And I'm just going to go down to where it shows a screenshot of this. It's pretty awesome. So what's special about this is, I'm just going to zoom in over here. It uses AI to analyze each audio file, and then it can compare them on all these different categories like spectrum, timbre, pitch, amplitude, that kind of thing. And then it will give you these like matches by color. And so if you're someone that deals with a lot of samples, like huge sample libraries, or maybe you're doing you know, sound effects for movies or TV or video games, that kind of thing. This is a very powerful tool for that kind of thing, because you can find something you're like, well, that's pretty close, but it's not exactly what I want, but I want something super close to it. And then this will give you everything that you have on your computer that are very, very similar in all these different ways. So that's great. But, you know, what it comes down to is, I had a feeling that Logic would have it internally, and you know, I've seen the browser before, but I've been kind of like scared of it. It just, you know, when I click on it, so I'm just gonna zoom in over here. You just get this, and then you know, I can navigate to my samples folder by clicking here and everything. But you know, I just wasn't really like too into that. I just found it kind of clunky. So I came across, I think by accident, one time I right-clicked. What you want to do is you right-click on drum loops here, for example, and then you go bookmark drum loops. And now right up here, I'm going to zoom in even more. This extra tab just opened. It's another icon, and it's bookmarks. So now, because I've bookmarked that, every time I open Logic, if I click on the bookmarks, it goes right to my drum loops folder. It's super fast. And easy to use. So I'm just going to go and I'm going to do my drum samples too. So I'm going to bookmark my drum samples, and then I go to bookmarks, and there's drum samples. So no brainer. And now I can find, like, where's kick? So kick, and you can audition. It's super fast. And let's just drag this over here, and I'm going to put it into a drum machine designer. And so that's now here. And let's find a snare quickly. Snare. Yeah, sure, that's fine. So if you click on it, it'll show you down here, I'm going to zoom in, the root key for the sample. And sometimes it doesn't match up. I'm not sure if it did it correct this time, but you do need to change that sometimes, because you'll find that it doesn't actually match. Like, so if I do that hi-hat and compare it to this. Okay, so those are the same pitch, but what's happened to me before is when I drag it in, it doesn't have the root key correct. Like, so if I am screwing with it now, So the sample, you can change the root key, but also the output of the drum machine designer cell has also a configuration for this. So yeah, so that just changed the pitch. Let's try and, so it's C3, right? So C3 here. So let's change this now to E3. Okay, that's the same. And then I think that maybe is a different pitch. Let's try it way high. Yeah, so that also changes it. So you just got to be careful that if you care about this, that the either the output or the root key like matches, so that the sample that you originally picked that you like is going to sound the same as what you're going to get when you use it. So yeah, that's just some stuff that you can think about, and it's helped me a lot to start using the bookmarks. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.